Welcome to day 2 of my weight loss project. As you have already noticed, these videos are pretty low production quality, and I do that on purpose because it needs to be easy for me to make these videos if I'm gonna make them every day for a long time. So I figured better 100 low quality videos than like 3 super high quality videos. Today I want to talk a little bit about how I count calories, and I weighed myself this morning, 88.1 kilos. I think that's the same as yesterday probably. I'm gonna weigh myself every day, even though I know that the weight fluctuates a lot due to other reasons than like how much fat I have in my body. I still find it motivating to weigh myself every day, so I'm gonna do that. So the app I use to track calories is called Lifesum. And by the way, I'm using this method here where I'll basically just count calories. And the reason I'm using that method is that it has worked for me before. I know that I can lose weight using this method. There are of course lots of different ways to lose weight. You can do like the Atkins diet or other kinds of diets and so on. And I tried some of these, and also I tried like intermittent fasting, but none of them worked well for me. They had different kinds of issues for me. So for me, what works best is just counting calories. And yes, it is a bit of work to do this. Still, for me, it is what's easiest to lose weight. So this is yesterday. My goal each day is to end up at 1300 calories. When I take everything I've eaten and subtract what I've burned through exercise, it should not be more than 1300 calories. Earlier, I started at 1800 calories, and this is individual, but for me that kind of worked for losing weight, but I lost weight very slowly. And I found that when I have 1300 calories as a target, for me personally, that makes me lose 1 to 1.5 kilo per week, which I think is great. And I think especially now in the beginning, it's important to really lose some weight in the first week or two so that I get the motivation, that I'm seeing that it's actually working. But for you, you might need to adjust this. Like everyone is different, and for some people you might need to burn more or less or whatever. You just need to start at some goal every day and do that for 1 or 2 weeks and see. If you did lose weight, great. Then you have a good target. If you did not lose weight, then you need to have a much tighter target. So yeah, basically yesterday, if we look at what I ate, usually I just enter stuff in here, how many grams. It's really important to have a scale to weigh your food. And for some things, for example, this kind of food, which is like microwave food, everything that has a barcode, I can just scan it in the app, and it has a really good database and will usually find it. So that's super convenient. That is why I actually like eating microwave food, at least in the beginning when I try to lose weight, because it's so easy to track the calories. And for dinner, as you can see, I actually had hamburgers, but I didn't have a lot of them, only ketchup. But that was because I moved so much yesterday, so I could afford to have a bit of a bigger dinner. One really good thing that you should have in your freezer, I think, is soybeans, because they are very, like, I feel very full when I eat 250 grams of these. And they are very healthy, high protein, and not that many calories. So this is a great meal. I had that yesterday. And for lunch, you can see I actually had lunch with another YouTuber, the Icelandic guy, and we went to some Asian place and I had a bibimbap, which is a pretty big Korean meal. And you might think to yourself, how I'm going to count the calories when I'm eating at a restaurant. And yeah, it is hard, of course, unless they have specified number of calories, which is quite unusual. What I do is I try to estimate how many calories it was, and then I add some just to be on the safe side. So a bibimbap like the one I ate yesterday, I mean, I estimate that it was maybe 900 calories. It's a pretty big meal, 1,000 maybe. So I entered in 1280 calories just to be on the safe side, so that I know that I'm not erring on the wrong side when counting calories. So you don't need to be like super duper strict about the calories, but try as best you can. Yeah, so it was a good day yesterday. I ended up with 148 calories left that I could have eaten, but I chose not to. So it's really great. And this is basically it. As long as you have many of these days in a row, you're losing weight. As long as you have the target set to the right amount of calories for you. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep going today. I'm gonna try to do a run today. I think that's it for this video. I don't want to make these videos too long, so I will talk more about how I'm going about this in future videos. But I'm really happy that I had a good first day, a good start, and I think it might actually be a bit thanks to doing this vlog. I have you guys that I'm accountable to, and that makes it a lot more motivating when someone's listening, someone's watching you. I'm gonna show my previous day every day, what I ate, how many calories I burnt and so on, just to keep me accountable to someone. And I think that is an important piece of this puzzle that I've been missing earlier. See you tomorrow!